how do you support the person who the betrayed, who's struggling with all of that shame for something they didn't even do,
Yeah.
from dealing with all the people saying things that is so painful to hear.
Yeah.
Let's,
You know,
let's
I start, I actually, I think I offer the same thing to both the betrayer and the betrayed in this respect. I almost inevitably start by observing. I mean, it's usually about 20 minutes in the first session. It's funny how that it seems to play out that way. I've got my little intro stuff and I'm doing a family diagram and stuff like that. About 20 minutes, and I will usually say, well, now that we're old buddies because I've known you for about 20 minutes, I can already say something about the two of you, pretty sure, and you can tell me if I'm wrong. And it actually it's when I'm in the context when I'm explaining the notion of stability versus intimacy.
Mhm.
But what I'm talking about stability, and I will say, I can already tell something about the two of you. As far as I can tell, neither one of you is batshit crazy. And they will smile, or they may say something, well, you haven't seen me in my worst and whatever. And I usually then point out, look, I'm not trying to make fun of serious mental health issues. Over 30 years of doing this, I have had a handful of occasions where I haven't said something like that because somebody was crazy.
Mhm.
Someone was having a psychotic break or someone was having a manic episode or something like that. But the vast majority of folks I'm working with, they're in pain, they're hurting, but
Mhm.
they're not nuts. And just that, again, they'll usually smile with this sense. And I will say, I know you didn't need me to tell you that. I hope you didn't need me to tell you that.
But
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 just that
but the betrayed does feel like they're crazy, so it's
they do.
reassuring.